Okay, guys, it's Friday. There's a good chance I'm going to probably be here tomorrow. I haven't heard from the guys about hunting tomorrow. Unfortunately, I didn't receive a deer tag for a rifle tag, so I won't be shooting at anything. I was just going to walk with them. But yeah, so, and I haven't heard. So if I am not, I'm going to be here tomorrow. I'm going to finish up all these. So all these are done. This came out really cool. I mean, this was a good color. I'm glad we went with this. This stuff is, I mean, this looks nice. I mean, it's hard to even, you drive up and right now, since the house is all bland, and dry and beat up and prepped, these are your accent. But it looks good. So all these are completed all the way down. That's all done. And then I got onto this side and I figured it'd take 2 solid days, and I'm about halfway. So look at that. I mean, that's crazy. It's absolutely stunning. I'm going to walk down a little bit just to let you see it, because I know there was comments about pulling up. Now, granted, I still have the outside. So now that beam, the huge beam that runs right there, my theory is that we do that in that same color, and then we leave these paint. That would look, and then you've got painted on the edge over here. I mean, that would look, that would really be something. So with that said, you can kind of like look up and it's gone. You also notice that the wall looks a little shiny because it's got its primer on it, that clear primer. So, but look at that, that just disappears. That's gonna look amazing when that's done. I'm glad you guys did decide on that, because yeah, I mean, my goodness, that's stunning. There's our wood, dried nice today, no runs, no drips. So the half of this guy's done. Extremely fun thing to do is to do a really stinky oil and work above your head the whole time. So yeah, it's always a party. But yeah, so I've got a pretty good chunk of it going. So we were going to do that deck, which we did, this deck, and this run right here, just because you can see that one too. And that's really not that much. That was in the additional cost. So I was going to do that one too. But I'm looking at steps. So to give you something to ponder, I'm debating if, I mean, should we do these steps since I'm here? Just to, I mean, because the outside, obviously the railing and stuff would have been already in the beams. But I mean, I could get in there and I could do each of those too. It would add a little bit of time, obviously, but it would look pretty good. And I think one thing that we're kind of not really discussing about this oil, which makes it, the important aspect of this is just really longevity. Cosmetically, it looks great. I mean, cosmetically, doing that beam, this stuff just disappears. But the reality of it is that not only does it, and I did the back side of that beam too, but not only does it look really appeasing to the eye, this is going to save you years and years and years, because this oil stain will repel water for 8 to 10 years under here. I mean, you won't even, because it doesn't get any UV. So it's kind of hidden. It'll just sit here and repel water for many, many years. So that's the great thing. So debate if you want me to do the risers on the 2 steps. We got the one on this side and the one on this side. I was going to do kind of the outsides already, but I could get in and detail them all out, and do all that kind of stuff too, because you can still kind of see up in those risers. Granted, I took that one all the way to the wall, both sides, and I did the backs in there by hand. Really hard to do. I picked the last house to be definitely a challenge. This is not easy work to do, to work above your head for long runs at a time, but that just looks amazing. I'm so glad I got some before pictures. Usually I just get the after, but so that's where we're at. The reason why I went to these instead of painting the house is that I want to be able to paint the house for a solid 2 days straight. I want to leave my main sprayer in the garage and run the line up and be able to work for 2 straight days of spraying the paint. And so with that said, being Friday and not sure if I'm going to be here tomorrow or not, so that's kind of why I left it. So in theory, Monday, I want to start painting. This is just kind of busy work that has to be done. So Friday's a great day to throw 7 or 8 hours at brushing beams. So, I mean, Monday and Tuesday, I would like to be painting on the house, and and then Wednesday, and then that forth, because then we'll go back to this, and this will be the very last thing, because the decking, all the railing on top of the deck, all that'll be in this color too. So, in theory, I'd like to just kind of get everything done and just go to this last. This will be like the cherry on the pie, whatever. So, to finish it all up, to kind of give you an idea. So that's the reason why, if you're wondering, why did he start those today? But I mean, look at the difference. Cruddy, amazing. Cruddy, amazing. All right, I'm tired. I'll shut up. I'm starting to kind of wane here a little bit. So yeah, if interested, I could do the risers. I could handle all that stuff too on both the stairs. And I'm just kind of going as I go. So if that is something you want me to do, I can. My suggestion, if it was my house, it's not that much extra material and time. I would probably do it just to know that it's all done. Like everything, the stop clock can start, and from this moment on, everything is sealed up, finished, done, blah, blah, blah. It's only going to add maybe half day to a day, if that. So, but yep, so that's where I'm at. I hope you guys had a great week. We got a lot done here this week. A lot of things happening, and you might see me here tomorrow, unless I get that call at 7 o'clock that those guys do want to hunt. And I get to be a guide. So if that happens, I'll go up and deal with that. If not, I'm coming here. So I'm going to be here every day until we finish this booger. So thank you. Have a great weekend. We'll talk soon.